so yeah, the system say go. Three lights green, watch the money flow. Don't guess, don't stress, let it show. Green light, take the trade and blow.
All right, y'all. In this video, I am going to show you how to add the assets that we usually trade every single day, so that way yours looks just like this. Okay, so if you don't see this, all right, if you don't see the watch list when you click on your chart and it looks just like this, just come up here to this top right corner, all right, right underneath this alarm clock here, all right, and this says watch list. Go ahead and click that watch list on. It's going to open this up. Okay, now you can do one or two things. So you can click the settings here. All right, you can click the settings, and then you can create, you can customize a new watch list where you could say futures or something like that if you want to. I just have mine just on live trades. I just left it. I didn't change it personally, but you can. Okay. So now what you would do to add the symbols. Now, in the event, there's going to be symbols in here that are already preset, just like on the indicators as well. Okay. So anything that you don't want, all right, I think yours, when you sign up for TradingView, I forgot to say this in the last video, but I'm going to just say it now. So standard, you'll have a volume indicator down here at the bottom. So what you do is you'll just come up here to this indicator little box, this number 2, and when you click on that, it'll highlight this. So what you'll do is you'll just come over to the trash can and then just click remove under the volume. All right, underneath the volume. Don't delete the OSOB. We want that on the chart. But anything that you don't want in the indicator section that may be there, you just hover over. You just hover over it. You have the eye, which you can hide the indicator if you don't want it showing. All right, and then you can just turn the eye back on. There's the settings. You can turn on the settings to that particular indicator. Okay. And then you can also hit the trash can and actually remove it. Okay. So the volume you can get rid of. Any other indicator that's on the chart you can get rid of. All right. Now, underneath the watch list here, all right, what you're going to do is you're going to hit this plus sign. All right. Or before that, let's back up. I want you to just to the right of any asset that we are not using. We're going to use MES1. That's micro S&P ES. All right. We're going to use MNQ1. Okay. That is the Nasdaq. All right. MGC1. That's gold. And then YM1. You can use MYM1. Okay. Anything else outside of that, if you just hover over it, there's a trash can right to the right of that. You can click on that and it'll remove it off of this watch list. All right. So how you add these is you're going to come up here, add symbol. Once you hit this plus sign, notice how if you were on all, it's going to bring in, it's going to have everything, stocks, futures, all right, everything. So now what you want to do, there's a stocks tab specifically for stocks. All right, there's funds, there's Forex, crypto, there's indices. We want to select futures, okay? Futures, if you are on a prop account, if you are trading on Forex, then you just click the Forex tab and then you can add any symbol. You can do it underneath the all tab, but we'll click on futures. All right, and then you would just type in MES1. All right, MES1. Oh, my bad. MES1. All right, and I have that one right here selected. And then because I have it added, all right, there's a plus sign that's right here. Go ahead and click that plus sign, and then it's going to add it. All right, it's going to add it to your watch list. Okay, it's going to add it to your watch list. And then it's going to be right here. More than likely, it's going to add it to the bottom. All right. So if you want anything to the top, you can just click on it, hold it, and then you can just move it up. Okay. And then you can just, so if I want gold at the top, all right, I just click, hold, drop it. Now gold is at the top. All right. Now gold is at the top. Or if I want to move gold, all right, I just click, all right, drag it where I want it. I want it below MNQ. Then I just place it right there. So you can move these, all right, any way you want to. All right, y'all. And that is how you're going to add these symbols. Okay, so now the next one is going to be MNQ. Okay, so you're going to come up here and you're just going to type in MNQ1. All right, and that is the micro mini Nasdaq future. Go ahead and hit the plus sign. I already have mine. That's why the plus sign isn't there. Or so you can hit the plus sign on that. Go ahead and add it to your watch list. All right. And then the next one, we can just stay right here. You don't have to come out of it. You can erase that symbol. Okay. And the next one is you're going to type in MGC1. MGC1. That's micro gold futures. Okay. You can go ahead and click the 1 right there. All right. And then now that's added. You can hit the plus sign, hit the plus sign, and then it'll be added over here to the right in your watch list. And then the last one is we are going to do MYM. All right, MYM 1. And that is going to bring up the micro Dow Jones. Okay, hit the plus sign, and it's going to add it to your watch list. Okay, the rest of this list is on the Forex side: NAS 100, XAU USD, US 30. All right, and then I have the DXY, which is the dollar index. If you want to add the dollar index, you just you can come under you just come under all or indices, but just come under all. All right, and then you're just going to type in DXY. All right, DXY, and you'll see it there. All right, the dollar index, and then you can just click the plus sign and then just add it to your chart. All right, and that is how you add your symbols to your TradingView.